Dear Diary, it's my first week in New York and we're already off to a great start. I've attended my first New York agency open call. I've been stopped by a Soho street photographer, which was awesome, and I visited my first members-only social club called Dumbo House. I can already tell that living in New York is going to be a roller coaster, so I hope I don't go crazy in the process. Let's see where this week takes us. Hello, Big Apple. Our first day in New York started off pretty slow. I kind of just wanted to take this morning to be like my first slow morning and like get my brain in order so that I would be ready to take on the rest of the week and all of the things that we had planned. The most important part of my morning routine is definitely reading my Bible. I'm not too sure what I was reading this day, but I typically follow the Bible recap on YouTube. I love their yearly Bible study plan. Good morning, guys. It is officially our first full day in New York, which is so insane to say. Right now, I am starving, so I'm about to go get some food because I'm too lazy to grocery shop right now. I'm just gonna get some Wendy's. This morning has been very slow. It's actually not morning anymore by far. It's like 1:30, 2 o'clock already. God knows we need the rest. So today's gonna be extremely chill, doing nothing. Honestly, I might just like watch movies or YouTube or something and post more on TikTok and whatnot, because if you guys aren't following me on there, I actually like did live updates. So I filmed just a bunch of random little TikToks of our drive over here. That's been really fun and honestly just like so low effort, keeping my loved ones updated and also just sharing the journey online. Today's also March 13th. That means it's my bestie Shelby and her husband Joey's anniversary. So I actually ordered them flowers to their home. Happy anniversary, love you. They haven't been delivered yet because I know that they're both currently at work, so I kind of just like did a delivery of like 6 p.m. or something. This was my first time actually ordering flowers, and why is it so expensive? That was news to me. I was like, oh yeah, flower delivery is probably like 20-30 bucks. No. Far from that. I was happy to just do a little something special for them because marriage is, biblically speaking, marriage is your biggest commitment right under your relationship with God. So definitely have to like honor my besties in marriage, and I'm proud of them. Happy anniversary to y'all. I know you're watching this because you guys love me. Let's get out of here. I'm sweating in this getup because these people at the Airbnb really love some heat and we can't change the temperature. So it says it's like 39 degrees outside, so I need to be warm. I was very proud of myself because I actually mustered up the strength to go grocery shopping, which means that I didn't have to eat out and waste a bunch of money on fast food. Patting myself on the back. Finally eating breakfast. It's literally 2 p.m. Honestly, this time change is really messing me up. I haven't felt like the time change really affected me until this trip. Not having food in my home has really messed me up too these past couple days. My brain can't do anything else until I have that one monstrous task out of the way, i.e. grocery shopping. And I'm just so glad that that is out of the way now so that I can finally work on some things that I need to work on. So yay! And also I was just so hungry. Literally yesterday all I ate was Wendy's and then Pringles for dinner. So thank you Lord, thank you Lord. She needs some more salt. This meal was pretty small for me because the grocery store that I ended up going to didn't really have a lot of the things that I usually like to eat, and breakfast is like my meal. Typically, my favorite breakfast is all that you see here, minus the plum, with like a bowl of yogurt and granola with a honey drizzle. Hello guys, this is my current situation. Honestly, this bed is awesome. I'm mainly just so glad that it's this cute pink bedding. Really matches the vibes. I'm so tired. It's been so great de-stimulating all day today. It's already like 4:30. I mean, obviously, the time zone is different. We're 3 hours ahead now because daylight savings just happened. My brain is definitely like, yeah, it's 1 o'clock. So happy to be in this bed. Yes, I had some Wendy's. The Wendy's filled me up. I have like 2 or 3 nuggets left, so that'll be a snack for later, which is great. We'll hit the ground walking tomorrow. I need to file my taxes tomorrow. Should be relatively quick because I spent like 2 whole days before we made the move working on backlogging all of my tax crap from last year. It was not fun, but now I have a system in place, so I'm glad. So that'll make doing my taxes in the future and like having all of that on track just so much easier. Your business needs systems. If nobody's told you that, I'm telling it to you now. So get some systems in place so that your life is easier and so that your business can be flourishing. Also need to work on a client website and logo design. I'm either gonna send some messages today, like later today, or start sending my messages tomorrow to people who have been waiting for me to get in town so that we can chat about work stuff or just hang out, which I would love to start getting those messages sent right now, but my brain, this is a very slow start to the vlog. I feel like just know that we will be having plenty of things to do starting next week, and this is gonna be like a week and a half long vlog so that you guys can just come along with me to start this journey. By the way, I don't know if I told you guys where we're staying, but we're in Brooklyn temporarily before we find like an actual apartment to live, so we'll definitely be taking you guys apartment hunting with us once we start doing that, which is so fun. We did not plan on doing our apartment hunting in person, but since our apartment hunt fell through, now we get to do it in person, which is very exciting. I'm actually going to start the Carrie Diaries today, which I'm really looking forward to. My best friend Shelby, she recommended it to me. It's like the prequel to Sex and the City. I watched like 2 episodes of Sex and the City, hated it. The prequel to it is like supposed to be just cleaner, funner, the vibes. So I'm looking forward to starting that, and it's just like a little kiss on the forehead for our move into New York. So I think it'll be so fun to watch, and honestly, today's like the perfect day for me to binge it because I literally just want to be in bed all day. And what's so great about this Airbnb, both of the rooms have TVs. And I was just FaceTiming my sister, and I was like, yo, this is so fire. I actually haven't had a TV in my room since adolescence, when I was living with my parents before like the last 1 or 2 houses that we lived in before I moved out. It's been a long time. I get to say this phrase now. This is showing my age. The last TV that I remember having in my room literally had a VHS tape insert, which is showing my age, which is only 25 years old, but still, it's so funny, like the TV was that old. But I must say, this is convenient and exciting. I'm gonna turn this sucker on and I'm gonna binge. Okay guys, good morning. It is Sunday and I'm headed to church actually. I found a church that seems decent online, so we're gonna go check it out and I'll let you guys know how it is and what the pastor talks about at church today. It's like definitely one of my priorities to find a good church home while we're out here. Your girl needs to be in church, so there's no way for me to find a good one if I don't try a few out. I'm late, of course, but I wanted to like actually dress up today, so it took me definitely way longer than every other day to get ready because I haven't been getting ready. So this is the first day I actually got ready and I feel very cute. We're actually going to be going into the city today for our first time since being here, so I'm really looking forward to that. The weather is not good. We're not going to miss out on this opportunity, and I'm trying to see some things, and I also got ready, so now I really want to be just exploring because I feel like I look cute. This is my outfit. There's no full-length mirrors in here. I don't have a tripod set up. This outfit check is probably gonna suck. If you can see my pants, I'm just wearing black slacks. These are new from Goodwill. I'm wearing this crossbody bag. I've got this blazer on that I also got from Goodwill while I was in Texas. Also, go watch the Dallas vlog. For my accessory, I'm wearing this L'Enfant Montreal watch. My homie Maz gave it to me as a going away present and she's so cute. And then I just have on my headband. Let's get on out of here. I totally forgot to update you guys about how the church was because right when I came back home from church, I did Bible study with my parents, which is usually my after church activity. Now that we're living across the country, we do our Bible study through FaceTime. Well, technically WhatsApp because they have Androids. The church was good. I probably won't reveal the actual church that I go to because it's pretty close to where I'm staying right now, but it was non-denominational, which is what I look for, and not like very new age. So if that's your vibe, this church probably won't be the vibe for you. And the best thing about it was that they were actually preaching from the Bible, which, no offense to other churches, it's kind of hard to find these days, but I will tell you guys what church it is once we do leave this Airbnb.
For Aaron and his sons, everything I have commanded you, take it mixed with a quarter of hin and all pressed olives, a food offering presented to the Lord.
I'm glad we don't have to do that anymore, because I personally would not like to slaughter animals.
Well, Christ was the final lamb of God.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Remsen Avenue.
We are officially on
This
our
route
way.
avoids a slowdown on Belt Parkway.
We're officially on our way to our first Manhattan outing. I'm pretty stoked. Right now we're headed to some cafe in Dumbo, and then from there we're gonna head into Manhattan and just do like whatever. We don't have any solid plans. Kind of just want to get out there, see what's up. I went to church this morning, as I told you guys already, and then I just did Bible study with my parents right after, which was very nice. We're gonna have to put a lot more effort into our Bible studies just because like that's our main quality time that we're gonna be having since I moved all the way across the country. I just think about, because I have old parents, like relatively, they're old for my age. Like my dad is turning 70 next month and I'm 25. Having older parents at a young age comes with some things which are probably morbid, but they're still on your mind because the circle of life happens. So I just am really gonna be focusing on making more effort to like have better quality time. Long distance relationships. Daryl's here, of course. He's driving. What cafe are we going to?
Well, I went to the one with my friend Shane. It's called Devotion. Yeah. We're gonna check it out, but if not, we could go to the East Village and find a cuter cafe.
I had a pretty good breakfast. Last night for dinner, we cooked an entire meal, which was great. We had fried chicken with roasted potatoes and roasted carrots on the side, and then also sliced bell peppers. I love bell peppers. They're such an underrated vegetable and snack. Like, I could bite into that thing whole. They're so good. But I haven't done that yet. I will be doing that in my future though. And then church was also pretty good. Everyone there was like extremely friendly. It definitely gave small town vibes when you go to church in a small town as opposed to more of a major city or just like suburb. The people just aren't as friendly. And the woman in front of me, she had the most beautiful hair. She had it like twisted up the way that my mom twists her hair. And it just looked so nice, and her cute little grays were coming in a little bit. It was so thick and lush. I love some nice thick hair. I don't have thick hair. I'll definitely, most likely be going back next week, and then we'll see what they bring to the table for the sermon. Anyway, I've been talking for too long. I'll see you in Dumbo or Manhattan, depending on where we stop. We are officially walking. If you can tell, I'm pretty excited. We're headed to Dig in Soho just because we're very hungry. And then we're gonna pop on over to guess who? Ladre, I'm so ready for my first treat. I was gonna say of the trip, but it's not a trip, it's life. First treat for being in New York, and I can't wait. I literally can't wait. I'm gonna do a fit check really quick also because the browns back here are looking nice. Okay guys, my last fit check was very bad because it was the inside of the house and it wasn't full body. But now we're getting the whole look right here. These are my sneakers. They're actually from a boutique in Scottsdale. It's called High Society Resale Boutique. And then my pants are new from Goodwill. I love them so much and I hope that you can hear me. But they just fit so well. And then actually, they have like a slanted crotch, which I think is pretty fun. And they fit my waist really well. Like they're not too tight, just baggy enough. And I have on my Zara top right here that I wear so often. And then this cute blazer from Goodwill. It's like a wool blend, so it's nice and warm for today. It's like 55 degrees and cloudy, so not bad. And the font watch, I already showed you guys that. Headband, and then I got these cute little earrings on. And that's it. Let's go on the subway.
Cute.
Yay! Did I look cute in front of the brown bricks?
I don't know. Where do you want to put me?
No, did I look cute?
Oh, I love the brown brick.
Okay. That encounter cracks me up so bad because we are literally about to shoot his fit check and I asked, oh my gosh, did I look good? That's a little glimpse into how we are as friends. I don't know. It just made me laugh so hard. Like, girl, shut up. Okay, who are you wearing?
Okay, guys, so what I'm wearing right now, let me see. I don't even know. Wearing boots. I'm wearing these shorts, which I love so much. They're from Zara.
I love those shorts.
Thrifted this, vintage. And then I have this really cool blazer with some nice detailing on it. I have a rose pin, a scarf to stay warm with some prints, and then I layered a Halston jacket right underneath it.
Period! It's definitely true what they say about basically dressing up and going to Soho just to get an opportunity. This was my first time being caught on camera by this gentleman, and since then we have shot together like 2 more times already. It's just so crazy how small of a town New York really is. I mean, I guess just geographically it is really small, but it's just crazy how you keep running into the same people over and over when there are literally millions of people in this city. But even though this moment was pretty chaotic, as you can see, we were in a very busy part of the sidewalk. In hindsight, I definitely wish that we walked to a different location that was out of everyone's way, but this was where he wanted to shoot, so we got the pics and we skedaddled. It is a busy one. Guys, it started raining literally the second that we got back in the car. God really said, you're welcome, you don't have to get rained on. Thank you! That was a cute little moment in Soho. I'm glad we got back into the car before the rain started, but we're about to head to Target because we need a few things. We have like the bulk of our groceries, but there's just a few things that I personally want to pick up from Target for extra groceries, just like good snacks, some yogurt, and a few other just little things like that that we need. So we also need a cast iron skillet. Well, for one, we don't have any pans with us, obviously. Those could not fit in the car. Also, like, our Airbnb just doesn't have safe pans for us to use, so we want to get a cast iron. Those are the things that we're gonna be picking up. We'll do a little haul when we get back home. Good morning, guys. It is now Wednesday and Mr. Darrow and I are headed into Dumbo. We're going to Dumbo House. Yay. This is my first time at one of the houses. We're going for a meeting. Well, Daryl has a meeting and I'm gonna be there. Probably just gonna like work on some stuff on my computer. I have a couple websites I need to just design, so I'll probably be doing that. Currently doing my makeup because bright and early this AM. We had to wake up very early. I technically woke up at 6, but I didn't actually get up until 7. Honestly expected. So to be fair, 6 a.m. here is literally 3 a.m. Arizona time. I feel like the earlier that you wake up, the more time you need to wake up. She said yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty, makeup is officially finished. I'm feeling very cute. I'm wearing this flower scrunchie again that I made. I still need to put on some earrings. Actually, I'm just now noticing. Anyway, so we just arrived. We're trying to find parking right now. We're going to be off
Head south
to
on
Dumbo
Gold
House.
Street.
Thank you so much. Love it. I made it.
No way.
Hello guys. I'm currently headed to 2nd Street in Soho. I don't know if it's curated, but I find it pretty curated. But it's like a secondhand shop. They have a good amount of designer pieces. And they also have non-designer. And I've been in here a couple times and it's always been really good. I also just had some pizza. It was very, very, very good. It was called Zara Pizza in Chinatown. As I was making my rounds in Soho, I was like, dang, I really like my outfit, and Daryl is still working with the people we were working with earlier, so I'm gonna need to think fast and do something, and I'm not about to take self-timer photos because I want good angles. I kind of just wandered for a little bit until I found a good spot. I was going to basically ask some girly pop that I saw who looked like she could take good photos, and that's exactly what I did. I actually saw this one girl like shooting a little bit of content for herself. I have found my match. So I went up to her and I was like, hey girl, this is obviously very random and we don't know each other, but would you be able to help me out with a couple outfit photos? She delivered. She slayed the game. So this is what they look like. Hello guys, it is Friday now and we're headed back into the city. Yesterday I was kind of just like working all day, so I didn't think that you guys were gonna find that interesting, but we're going back into the city today. I'm actually going to my first open call in New York, so I'm very stoked about it. This is my outfit. You can barely see even half of me, but as you can see, I'm wearing jeans, just like skinny jeans that fit me really well, and then these slides so that I can walk comfortably instead of walking all around the city in heels. We're not doing that. And then I have a jacket on because it's not quite spring yet, so we gotta cover up the arms a little bit. And the face is mostly natural. I have on like a little bit of something just to like my face but better. But yeah, it's basically what I look like. So let's get out of here. Glistening in the sun. I've been a terrible vlogger, but honestly, it's really windy outside today, so that's been really tragic. So I have not pulled out my vlog camera or my phone to talk to you guys about anything. We did the casting with One Management. We'll see how that goes. I just had a meeting with a gal that I know. I'm trying to get out of the sun, but it literally is not working. And then I just got out of a meeting. I'm looking a little bit rough because the wind literally threw me for a loop. a whirlwind. But now I'm headed back home. Honestly, very, very hungry, but I'm gonna go straight home because I wanna make it back before sunset so that I'm not out after dark. We're gonna find something to cook in that kitchen. We have something to eat in there. We have groceries, so I'll see y'all on the train again. It feels so good to be back in the house. It was windy today, as you can tell by my windswept edges. Yeah, it was very windy today, which was so not cute at all. And I think I already said this. Now we can talk when I'm a little bit less overstimulated. The wind was going and I was just like crying so much because of the wind. I have sensitive eyeballs. I was the girl bawling her eyes out on the street. If anyone even saw me, which I doubt anyone was even looking at me while I was crying, I'm sure that if anyone saw me with all of the massive tears flowing out of my face, they probably thought that I was really going through something. And I was, but just physically. But I guess I would rather be crying on the street from the wind than like heartbreak or something. I would not want to be crying on the street from heartbreak or because something awful happened in my life. But I want to show you guys my like comp card that I just quickly made last night to take to the casting or the open call. And I actually put it in this little like plastic file folder that I got from Staples. I went to Staples to print these out. And I actually did 2 different versions because I honestly just like didn't really know which digitals to show them. So I just got my new digitals done, are me with braids. And then I also have like my normal digitals for when I have my hair in its natural state, which are these ones right here. So I printed 2 of each. And in the moment, I just decided to give them the one with my natural hair because for one, you're about to take digitals of me with my braids, so you're already gonna have that, but I want to give you like the option to see what I look like with natural hair too. So maybe that's wrong, but that was the logic that I had behind it. I feel like they usually want to see what you look like naturally anyway, so I was just like, I'm gonna give you guys my natural hair. You guys will also know what I look like with braids because I'm in here with braids right now and you're taking photos of me. So this is how I made them, just on Canva, like nothing crazy. Usually I would print this on cardstock. When I went to Staples and asked them about cardstock, they were like, yeah, we can't like print that immediately. You have to just print on normal paper if you're gonna get it quick, or else it's gonna take us hours to print on cardstock. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll just give them this janky normal printer paper. At least it's something if I can't have the cardstock. I just put my name at the top, obviously my digitals, the side profile, headshot, full body, 3/4. And then I also have right here like all of my measurements and my eye color and hair color. Very simple. And then on the back I just put 4 of my strongest images. Nothing too crazy. Life is crazy. And I cannot believe that I live here. I guess I can't technically say that I live here yet because we don't have like a home yet. Since that is our plan, I am currently saying that I do live here. Moving to New York has always been a goal of mine, and it's always been like in the back of my head, like something that I figured that I would do in life. It's just insane that it's here now in real life. I'm very grateful to God for bringing us here safely, specifically, but just in general. I'm really looking forward to all God has in store for us. I was talking on FaceTime with my bestie Rebecca last night, and she was like, oh my gosh, it feels like I'm watching a reality TV show, or maybe she said a different word, like a show, because I've now moved to New York. And I was like, yeah, same. I feel like I'm literally in a reality TV show. Which probably sounds so silly and is not a big deal to anyone else, but this is my life, so it's a very big deal to me and I feel insane about it. And I'm extremely curious as to what the future holds. So very curious. I am very hungry and I have been hungry all day. I had breakfast and actually I didn't have as good of a breakfast as I should have had. Gives me a good dinner idea. I'm gonna have a BLT. So my breakfast was French toast, one slice of bread for the French toast. I was planning on having like breakfast sausage with it, and then eggs. I had the one slice of French toast, I had the eggs. I heated up my breakfast sausage and I tasted it and I was like, ew, this is disgusting. So I threw it away and I didn't eat it. That just like took away so much protein that I needed for my breakfast. So I already started the day with like not enough protein to last me throughout the day. And then as soon as I walked out of the house, I was like, I could eat. So then after the open call, hopefully I get in there with enough time to get out and like grab something quick. Didn't happen. I was there for literally 2 hours and then I had a meeting at 4:30, which I was 10 minutes late for, but the girl was very cool and gracious, so it was fine, but I didn't get to eat, but it's fine. Yeah. All that to say, I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna eat something. Yay! Good morning, guys. It is Saturday and it's gonna be the last day of this vlog. Today's my Sabbath, so I'm like not really doing much today besides I'm going to the church's small group today and I'm hoping to get my room situated. That's pretty much what it looks like on both sides of this bed, and kind of just everything is literally everywhere. I no longer want to live like that, so I want to put away all of my clothes and find something to use as like my laundry bin or laundry corner or something. Let's start cleaning. I just finished the small group. It was pretty good. It was rather short. It was only like 45 minutes and then I ended up leaving at 2 p.m. In total, it was like an hour, but they were also just trying to like be respectful of everybody's Saturday. That's why they kept it pretty short. It was good and the weather is gorgeous today. I wish I was like going somewhere and going out and doing something in this awesome weather. I'm happy that spring is coming, so I don't have to have too much FOMO about the great weather today. This is where I will leave you guys for this week. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!